What's up, guys? Welcome back to episode 21, the Night Elf Level Journey. So here we are now at 42, making great progress. Friend Gorilla Man is doing well. So far, so good. So I'm gonna start over in Eastern Plaguelands today. So we'll queue up on the dungeon. I got mail. Strange. Maybe from the dungeon finder. That reminds me. I gotta fix my bags here. We need to first find a vendor.
I offer service with a smile. I have what you seek.
This is a vendor. Yeah, so making this video to talk a little bit about what's going on in the markets. So decent trading day for the US markets. One of the things I thought was pretty cool, it kind of came into my radar a couple days ago, was China buying gold in last month in June. Pretty crazy to say, but they bought 480,000 ounces of gold, which is 15 metric tons. Like, I think they have, I think they say there's like, they relate it to swimming pools, and it's like, there's only, I think it's like, there's some like certain amount of Olympic sized pools that gold fills, like all the gold in the entire world. And it's 4.5 Olympic sized pools. So to put it in perspective, they bought, in 1 month, one country, they bought 15 metric tons. So there's 220,000 metric tons of gold in total. So they bought, you know, a good clip for a month, which I think is crazy. But with that being said, like, there's a lot of opportunity if you're able to kind of figure out what goes on, because a lot of the times if you can get ahead of that, like, that's kind of how you start to get in a really, really good place. So just something to keep in mind, you know, as you're leveling, as you're gaming, just to keep up with world news and events, just throw on some sort of AI or just look at the news. You'll see some pretty cool stuff.
How may I help you? The only honest merchant's a Gilnean merchant.
So you're gonna take this flight path here. But decent in the US stock markets, did pretty decent. It was positive, it wasn't like anything crazy. But so far there's a lot of things going on. You know, I thought that thing about China was crazy, just buying 15 metric tons of gold. That's just like insane to me. Yeah, anyways. So that was cool. I wanted to show that. Yeah, back episode 21 now. We're making really good progress here. Got our gorilla, which was a good choice for this region. Assuming we're just fighting Plaguelands months. XP is pretty high, but that's because of mostly because of the double XP, because we were rested a little bit. I think I really need the double XP, but I'll take any XP I can get.
It's too far away.
Yeah, anyways, pretty interesting. I know semiconductors are kind of down. If you want volatile, like, invest in, you know, QQQM. Like, I think historically they've had good returns, but it's just so volatile. And then I guess the next step at that is crypto. But me personally, Bitcoin seems like the best option, but obviously, who knows? Well, I explained about the power rules and whatnot. So much can happen. That's the annoying part. It's very hard to predict. but obviously something to keep an eye out. Always keep track of your investments. You know, if you start investing in something, um, you're better off investing like $10 into it. You know, if you're gonna even invest before you do your research. Sometimes you invest $10, you do your research, you leave it for a week or two, you just keep kind of stacking up. This is
I don't have a target.
Get rid of the gorilla, man. Get all the XP though. Keep Mr. Gorilla.
I can't do that yet. Not ready yet.
Got a nice little chunk there.
I need to get closer.
Yeah, just something to be said, just investing a little bit, kind of getting an understanding. If it goes down, you know, if the market corrects 20%, you know, over the course of maybe, I don't know, 2-3 months of you just having the $10 in, at least you'll be able to kind of get a sense of the volatility. I mean, most of the time it ends up going up. Just something to keep in mind. If you're going to invest a little bit, and just get your feet wet. There's no reason to just invest the house on it.
That yet.
Just get a good understanding of it. Crazy just with gold though. I think there's some sort. I was watching some something on them like wanting to go back to like in the US making more like factory jobs, and it was crazy because they made in the video they made a recollection to what was going on with England, and then I think in 1931 somewhere around there they became you know, they were no longer the superpower of the world like we were, and so we had great manufacturing jobs. It's what got us out of the Great Depression, was just manufacturing, making things, trying to make it the best you can. It's kind of funny because we're starting to see 100 years later, which is 2031, not too far for 100 years,
I don't have a target.
and it's getting more and more difficult to assess who the true superpower is. So something to keep in mind. It's crazy what's going on. But yeah, but with that being said, obviously doom and gloom, everyone's gonna, you know, whatever, but a lot of the times
Malanore, the reckoning is at hand.
it doesn't end up being as bad, but it can be scary, especially when you're first starting out figuring things out for yourself. Hunter's doing good. Still kind of figuring out the mechanics. It's really very difficult to figure out the mechanics until you get all the abilities. Yeah, we're just, ooh, another elite. Kind of the beauty of being in the small servers. Just run into
I don't have a target. I need a target.
these guys are just helping me out, man.
Still be charging.
I feel like I'm in a dungeon.
That spell is ready. Still recharging. Can't cast that yet. I don't have a target.
Full health anyways.
Not ready yet. I can't do that.
So far, the leveling process has been pretty good. Making great progress. I think the audio should be a little better. I don't know how I got like 100 gigabytes of storage. I'm like optimized the with the update, but making videos for a long time without 100 gigabytes. So we got the dungeon finder in the background. Hope we get some cool. Nice to get more of a higher level dungeon. I don't know if we'll really be getting anything crazy until we get deeper into 40. I think Zul'Farrak is the high 40s, 50s. So our leatherworking is kind of fallen by the wayside here. We don't have a lot of stuff. Might do an episode where we just do leatherworking, we just get mats and stuff. But we'll be getting it a lot here. Seems like Plaguelands is a great choice. It's definitely different having to not rely on a pet, but the pet is the tanning pet is really great for aggro. It seriously is. Should find, I assume, more up here. Oh, there. Okay. Obviously at 100%, right? Yeah. But yeah, obviously I talked about last episode. They had earnings. BlackRock, Morgan Stanley did well. Also something inflation. So for those of you who don't know, it kind of spiked last month. It was like 4 point, somewhere in the low fours. Might be 4.1, might be 4.3, I'm not sure. But it was back at 3.5%, which means they're not. They're basically going to lower the rate at which they, at which it's typically at which banks can borrow money from the Fed. So that kind of feeds into everything. Because, you know, where we get our loans from, the banks, you know, you want a mortgage and whatnot, or credit, specifically the big banks, comes from there indirectly, if not directly. But yeah, I mean, basically, like, I might have explained this last episode, I might have not, though. I'm bringing it up. Is the market, it's impacted by market shocks. So if they thought that inflation was going to be, just say say it was 5%, and they're just say that, and it ends up being 3.5%. What that means is, in this market and most markets, they want interest rates to be low. People can borrow. People can spend more money through borrowing, and if they're able to do that, it would shock the market in a good way, and obviously vice versa, it could be the bad way. The rate ends up, if the inflation ends up being higher, like it was last month, then it'll cause the markets will kind of sell off a little bit because they'll be saying, hey, you know, if now we have to borrow money at a higher rate, we don't really want to do that. So just something to keep in mind. The market, a lot of the S&P particularly, they react to shocks in the market. Not as much so just, you know, just outright, you know, they released earnings were good, so that means the market's that sector's making more money, so we're going to pile into the sector. It doesn't work that way. It works on the shocks. There's something to be mindful of as you invest, because you'll see that, you know, it's not often when they just say, hey, the earnings are good. A lot of the times it's just because I should just make a macro to mend that when I already get shot.
It's too far away.
There's a cooldown on it. I know I already did the quest, but I just want to get more skinning stuff.
I need to get closer. Needs to recharge.
Did I get?
That spell is activated.
Is this hard leather? Oh, heavy leather. Okay, so that's good. That means I'm close to getting heavy leather. I think I remember.
Not ready.
I'm just gonna do this for a little while longer. Check up on the dungeon finders. We just need a tank at this point. But we're getting there. We're starting to make some really good progress. I mean, as we've always had, but it does get boring at times. I mean, not really. I get to chat all day, but, you know, it's kind of nice. So far, so good. I was working all day, so I didn't really get a chance to do a lot of research, but I do want to make it more open for talk about what you guys want to talk about. Hopefully by the time we start getting to episode 20 and the volume gets a little better, maybe we'll get a little bit more interaction, and then I can kind of base off your comments. But what you guys want to hear about? Because again, it's fun doing research. It's, for me personally, like, I find it fascinating. I mean, that's why I got a job in it. Just on a side note, I did all the classes to get into dental school, and then after that, I was like, damn, like, do I really want to be doing this? Do I really want to burn out, all that stuff? Is this the right career for me? And I always, again, backstory, like, I'd be the kid, they used to call me, not kid you not, they would call me the secret weapon in, like, the 5th grade, because and maybe the 2nd grade it was, because I knew all my multiplication tables up to 12. So I can do math fast, I can process math numbers a lot quicker than I can biological systems. So it was always kind of just like, you know, it was always a no-brainer, but then, you know, as you start to realize, you know, you get older and you're like, hey, if I'm going to be doing this for 4 years, you know, I really want to be doing this. And, you know, I just always had an affinity for it. I always liked it. And as I've just kind of grown into working in accounting, I've learned so much about finance. Best places to put your money and risk versus reward. But hopefully I get to share that with you guys for a long time. Just because it's undead, I can't skin it.
Needs to recharge.
I'm gonna make a better road for that. So we want find arcane shot. So it should be somewhere here. Forgive me while I look at this. You think? There's druid stuff, more warrior stuff, head stuff, attribution, shamans, druids. It's like warlock stuff. Death Knight. Where is it? You would think it'd be one of the first ones. Yeah, here it is. Arcane shot. So now we want to shot. I think that's the play there. We always want men pet on. Oh, like a druid, basically. Bear form. So we did get a decent amount of levels,
Open for
just kind of
business. What do you
waltzing
offer?
around.
I offer service
Oh,
with
I
a
can get
smile.
something. Just get this to sell.
Cheerio.
Sell it right back. You know,
Open for business.
sell these guys. And you do pick things up along the way.
Spread the good word, eh?
You don't have any more quests for me? Alright, so I guess I gotta go up there. How do I get there?
I need to get closer to that smell.
Beginning will not be an issue at the next level. It will be leatherworking. And truthfully, like, I don't know about all the recipes, but blacksmithing only got me 450 level items in Mr. Pandora. It could just be lack of knowledge, but just start getting the first PvP set at 90, that's when you start getting a little rough. Professions kind of fade away. But it's nice to level up and keep up with things.
That's
I mean, they wouldn't give it to you if there wasn't an advantage, so I'm sure I'm just... I think there was one over here. Oh, there's two. Heavy leather is what we're getting. Oh, there's more.
too far away. That's ready. That's still recharging.
Working. It's been
I don't have a target.
okay. Good to know. I mean, I know just sometimes they don't like certain things. Yeah. Yeah, lots of work stuff. But pretty good. Pretty good. It's light in the summer in the accounting land. That's been good. We one of our firm acquired a relatively big firm near the area where I live, and got scheduled on one of their jobs. They're learning how to use our software. The job just got acquired, so now they're part of us. But it is brutal having to teach supervisors to do basic things, so it's a little scary that
I
they're
don't have a target.
so far below the standard that our current company is. It's nice to be a resource, and you just be nice about it. Whatever. It is what it is. Pretty interesting, kind of working cross company while they're all, in the same company. Wow.
That's still recharging. Smells.
And another elite here. Okay.
Not ready yet.
So,
That's still recharging. Ready.
that's it.
Great to meet you. What can I do for you?
Love my word.
It's too far away. Can't pass that. That's still recharging.
I really don't have a lot of AoE stuff yet. I'll have to check and see if I got any more skills. It seems like that's like the next progression. Iron. Can we go further in here? Is that it? Okay. Just having a little POA. It was immense. I think I died, what, twice? Maybe once? Twice? In this whole time outside of the dungeon, I think I've only died a few times in the dungeon. Even a few. So far, so
I don't
good.
have a target.
I would play hardcore more, but I, like, you know, I already play a real life, and I have one life, so that's hard enough, and I don't want to simulate that. It doesn't seem very appealing to me, but if you guys want to see that, I'll try it. I'll probably be, like, super, conservative about it, I guess. I should have to. Cheetah. Wall tower. Actually, been Eastern Plaguelands.
How are ya?
Really.
Hi. Off with you.
And she. Well, I thought there was another quest. Maybe not. Huh. Underwater for these? No. Oh yeah. This guy's got Michael Phelps level breathing, dude. Minutes before you. Maybe a minute. Oh. Great. I really don't want to traverse too far if we don't have to. I do have a mount now, so I guess I can. Progress of ANA is moving in the right direction. I know they used to introduce video games where pretty crazy concept. I guess not really if you think about it, but if you were to die to an enemy, like say I were to go over here and, you know, just hypothetically die to this fawn, the fawn would gain experience and it would become harder and harder to actually
out of range.
kill the same thing. I guess to kind of offset the knowledge that you get from being able to kill it, you know, just learning it's whatever. But they no longer have those in video games because, like, just wasn't. Everyone wants to win in Return to Fiona. Everyone wants to win, like, you know, against the computer. You don't want to lose to a freaking computer. Although, with these days in AI, I'll have to see what's going on, but AI is pretty good. I mean, you learn so much. I mean, if you have a question about something, you're able to hop on, get like a, you know, a college-educated level response on a lot of these things, like, you know, spoken to you in a way that you can understand. Like, I think it's a good thing. But again, it's all about how you use it. I mean, if you're using it, you know, for more just like, I don't know. Like, even if you're just trying to find the score of a game, like, it'll give you it'll give you information on stuff that you may have never known. full-time fan or whatnot. So it's definitely advantageous to kind of get experience using AI. I mean, if you watch like a 10-hour lecture on AI, I'm not saying like watch one 10-hour lecture, but if you even spend 10 hours, you're already like,
I'm out of range.
I don't know, probably top 1% of the world in AI. And not for nothing, from an information standpoint, it's like getting into Bitcoin in, 2011. Keep that in mind. If you can get any experience with AI, always opt to get the experience. I'm telling you, save so much of your time.
I have what you seek. How may I help
I
you?
don't think you're going to be
What do
giving
you
me any
offer?
good press for it, so this is good. This is also good. Or stamina. I guess I'll go with the agility here.
Open for business.
Okay. Can I ride it?
I have what you seek.
Let me sell my stuff before I go. I don't think I need to sell anything there. Stormwind.
What? No tip?
I will. Ooh. Do I get? Oh, this has got to be a glitch. I'm not gonna just exploit a glitch. So. Love how our gorilla's just keeping up. It's hilarious. That guy's a G. Yeah, not for nothing. Like anything in the tech industry, whatever you guys are interested in, like I'm telling you, if you have AI, it applies to every single industry as far as information at the very least. Now they have like AI agents that can start doing stuff for you once you teach it. Like, but the worst, the information is going to be on the data. Like it's, you just want to try to fill your brain with as much positive and good information that's accurate as you can, and you'll see how your brain gets. It's in a much better wavelength with everything. So, I almost said 300 skinning. What did it be? Oh, I gotta go back into Stormwind or something. Shit. So I have a decent amount of heavy load. Levels. But yeah, been in the queue for 33 minutes now, so we'll have to see whether or not we get a dungeon conquer. Definitely get another level here, that's for sure. Hopefully I can get off here, please. Alright, that's good. Wouldn't mind just walking. Smell the roses. Please let me at least get XP for that. It's such a waste of time. Huh. Wait. Oh,
How may I help you? I
Don't
offer
give me
service with a
500 XP.
smile.
Right.
What do you offer?
I need to do a lot of
I
skinning
run a
here.
stand-up business here.
It is what it is.
Loktar. Thrallhall.
And this from me.
Hello.
This reminds me a lot like Westfall.
Anaria,
I
show
guess
up.
it could be the same exact,
Hey there.
I forget what they're called.
Can I help you?
Whatever visual
For the
package,
Alliance.
whatever it's called. Just really high.
You need something?
Argus high beacon.
Be careful.
Don't wanna fall. Oh, there's a parachute. Interesting. And I jump around. So I guess we'll go over like that. Seems easier to just start back. I have to go back. Here, grab this dude's head. Come back. But yeah. It's kind of the spiel here. A little bit more of a casual
I
video.
don't have a target.
A bit of fireside chat, if you say. If you will. Highs and lows for a little bit. Ooh, almost get me to a low level. Yeah. Oh, be bad. He's not on that. Yeah.
I need a target.
This is a great place to quest. Got a ton of skating points.
That's still recharging. That's I don't have a target. I need a target. I don't have a target.
I think that might just... No.
That's still recharging. I can't cast that yet.
He just peases. He's bored. It's funny. But again, another episode, another level. I can't promise it will always be like this. In fact, I can almost certainly promise it will be like this. That is 43. Another one. Grab this dude's head and then head on back over. Can I just like fuck it? Let's try it. Why not? It's better to just start.
Target.
Undead trolls. Ooh, what's this dude? Just chilling or scared?
Still recharging.
Might be a lead here. I might look down. He's stuck in there. Maybe that's funny. That's hilarious. Oh, he does a lot of damage.
Ability is
Oh,
improving.
he does like that.
That's still recharging. That spell isn't ready yet.
Okay. So we're gonna keep on heading up. Log the playback quest to start queuing that up. But yeah, 40 minutes in, no queue. If you get a queue in the next short while, I will include it in the video. Just make longer form videos. Can't hurt. Level 1. Huh? That's some stuff. We'll join my caravan. It's a pretty funny quest. Just keep looking with some little hunting blades up here.
That's
We just got an actual blade. I'm gonna make sure that my boss reload takes as much as possible.
I can't do that yet.
What's this? Ooh, that's my new pet. Oh, I'm too low level. I think I'm too low level. That's so annoying. That's a sick pet. Whatever.
That yet.
This is what it is. Maybe it'll give me some good skinny stuff. I think I feel it. Ugh, ferocious. So it's not looking like we're gonna be too successful in getting our dungeon finder, which is annoying. It is what it is. Honestly, at the end of the day, as long as we're getting XP, requesting, getting some levels, can't be a bad thing. Someone's up with quests. We'll glitchy. So we will try to find a traveling companion.
That's
Let's press the button.
That's recharging. I can't do that. Past that. That's recharging.
Serpent's thing. Ooh, weird me. Interesting. Okay, so Serpent's thing is very strong.
I need a target. That's recharging.
I think that's really cool. Wow.
That's recharging. That's recharging.
The serpent's thing and just relax. Easy.
I don't have a target.
Just 3 more.
That's still recharging. It's too far away.
Better time.
That's still recharging.
Okay. We will head back, turn in this quest. It's over. Got a few more battles. Here's a little crazy. We'll be going back, turning in this quest. We will go from there. This guy all the way at the top. Oh yeah. At a head. That undead troll's head. We fought the elite.
What can I do for you? Hey there.
Ooh,
See you later. You need something?
let's wear the gear.
See you around.
And we want to kind of leave this quest. Talk to this.
McGraw. What are you looking for? What do you need?
Okay. So no queue, 47 minutes in. We'll end it here. Another level here up to 43. Gear's looking kind of starting to be a little low level, but not too big of a deal. So far making progress. Reputation. I've just been trying to get some Gilneas, and then we'll go to Stormwind, try to get that little ambassador thing. But yeah, obviously thanks guys for watching. You know, if you have any feedback, want to let me know anything, just want to shoot a message just to say hi, feel free to let me know, and you know, we'll continue this journey tomorrow. All right guys, peace.